And now justice is being served. The same people that came up against you are now having to deal with every single thing they've done. Baby, you have made these people stand on business, and they cannot stand you for that. These people can't keep a job. They can't keep money in their pocket. They can't keep no relationship. Everything they wanted for you has now happened to them. Some of these people prayed extra hard for you to never receive any of your blessings. All because you kicked them out of your life. That's got to be something for a person to really want to see you down bad just because you have kicked them out of your life. You are no longer the person that you used to be, and that tears them up even more. They expected for your life to be in shambles. They wanted you to be spiraling out of control. They didn't want you to have no house. They didn't want you to have no car. You may have went through a homeless season, and it was only for your oil to flow. It was only for God to take you through the pressing. It was only for you to obtain the things that God needs for you to obtain for this season that you're in right now. Everything you've gone through leading up to this point has a reason. And if you are in your season of preparation right now, if you are in your wilderness season, please believe that there is an expiration date, a day that God is going to deem you ready, a day that he will pull you up out of there, baby. He going to pull you up out of that lion's den. And he gonna set your feet on solid ground this time. And there will be nothing that will be able to come and tear it down, because it is gonna be on firm foundation. And see, this is what your enemies didn't realize. While they were coming up against you, telling all them lies, laughing and giggling at your downfall, what they thought was your downfall, God was raising you up, and he was molding you into the person that you are on today. You may not see any changes in your life, but I guarantee you, if you have gone through your isolation season, if God has taken you through some stuff, baby, you have learned some things, and you are no longer the same. These people wanted you to stay down. They wanted you to be out. These people didn't even want you to have no place. They didn't want you to have nowhere to live. And the moment they found out you had somewhere to live, they were hoping and praying that that wasn't true. They were digging to try to find evidence to back up what their beliefs were. And that was that you really didn't have anywhere to stay. They didn't want you to have no car, no money. They didn't want you having nothing if you couldn't have it with them. And it is a disgusting behavior how these people move about this earth. It's all good when it's something being done for them, but the moment it's something that you need, oh my goodness, let it be a birthday. Let it be some type of event that's celebrating you. Oh, they turned a blind eye to that. And even now, people celebrating you like never before. You have to know that that toxic person, they sitting somewhere watching your stuff with the mean mug. They are upset that you gaining momentum now after everything they done to bring you down. They didn't want you to have nothing if it wasn't with them. These people are now realizing that you were the favor. You were the one that was really keeping them afloat, because some of these people really have a huge, fragile ego. They really looked at you as if you needed them. They looked at you as if you was the one that needed them to stay afloat. Whole time it was them needing you. They needed you. They needed your favor. They needed your energy. They needed your essence. This is why when you was with these people, you lost it all. You didn't have anything fooling around with them. And that's the way they loved it, because while you were getting all of their spiritual debt, they was getting all of your favor. And this is why God slammed the door. He didn't close it, baby. He slammed the door. He slammed it. And this is why you couldn't even go back even if you wanted to. Not that you want to, But if you can think back to all of those cycles, on and off, the push and the pull, the push and the pull. Now, you trying to figure out what you was even thinking, even being with these people. And they're looking at your life and they still trying to find some type of loophole in it. They still hoping and praying that this is not the real you. But they gonna have to come to terms with it. And if they don't, that's fine too. Baby, you are on the top shelf and you will continue to rise. It's up from here. You went through your seasons of preparation. You went through your isolation season. And you went in one way and came out a complete and total different person. And they can't perceive it because they remember you when you were broken. They remember you when you allowed them to skate all over your life. They remember the old version of you that used to chase after them and used to try to plead your case. Now, the nerve, justice is being served and the tables have turned. You never wished any ill will on these people. You never wanted anything but good for them. You never wished on their downfall. You were never mad because they were happy. You were never plotting and scheming on them to try to plot their downfall or set traps for their feet. You never done any of that to them. That's not even your makeup. You can't be evil towards them the way they were evil towards you. You can't even treat them the way they treated you, even if you wanted to. And this is what upsets God the most, because these people really tried to kick you while you were down. And they really thought that everything they was doing to come up against you, that it would really succeed. They didn't think that this was going to be the way the story was going to end. And this is not your ending. This is their ending. This is only your beginning. Baby, God is raising you up, and now they're going to have to watch you receive everything they thought you would never receive. And it's going to be right in their faces. God is going to make sure that they see your come up. He is going to make sure that they witness your success. Can we all say justice is being served? I love you. You're going to be all right.